Yo, what's up, chat? Let's get it. We're gonna score 100. At least. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready for this? We're up against Denver. By the way, yeah. Read it right here. Can you guys see that? Yeah, right below me, right here. Fucking 2k13. Let's get it.
I got the city on lock. Fucking up all
Damn, bunch of W's. Had a hard time loading it. Well, let's do it. Yeah, you know, 100% popularity, 100% chemistry, 192,000. And that's probably equivalent to like 192 million. Not bad. Yeah, I'm up against Chris Paul. We got Matt Barnes on the team. We got Sved. He's pretty good. He's basically like Doncic. And then we got who else? Oh yeah, Mac Perry. And then we got Montgomery. He's alright. Mac Perry's basically like Embiid. Montgomery's basically like Davis, I guess. Barnes is Barnes. Geppetta, basically Michael Jordan, if not better. You guys will see. No cap. Definitely better than Michael Jordan, actually.
The Nuggets have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court. Welcome to the Pepsi Center in Denver. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And we have a present for you today. For Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome to NBA basketball. Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at the general, what will we see from him, you think?
Well, an exciting player, Kevin. Incredible agility, and when you think you have him stymied, he's great at maintaining his body control in midair and still getting a good shot off.
Steve, you know what? He can also light it up from long range. I mean, they're very confident in his ability from beyond the arc, as they should be.
Take a look at the Warriors. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Well, they're hot right now, guys. I mean, they've been on a big-time roll. And coming into this game, I would say this is probably the best basketball that they've played this year.
That's what their recent games would indicate, Steve. I mean, they've been basically invincible. It's really been a showcase of just how dominant this team can be when they're clicking on all cylinders.
Shot is blocked, and they'll keep possession. Gets it to go.
So if you screw up 100, you basically have to get like 5 points a game. It really works.
Here's the general, defended by Paul. The general, rebound by the Nuggets. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Kevin, I kept waiting for them to get back into that game. It seemed like they were capable of it, but it just never happened.
Well, I didn't see it, Steve. I mean, you had much more faith in them than I did. I didn't think they were showing any signs of life. We were watching the same thing, but perceiving it differently.
Now here's Fareed. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And don't forget about the incredible rebound night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
The shot's good for Paul.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Here's the general, defended by Paul. And it goes. That's good. And while we're thinking about him, did you guys catch his comments at the press conference after their last game?
Guys, we always hear things about good teammates, and he certainly seems to be one of them. He has nothing but positive things to say about the rest of his team.
When you talk up your teammates, as much as he does, it's going to pay off. I mean, they become more confident, they respect you, they appreciate you, and now all of a sudden it brings the team a little bit closer together.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And you take a look at the statistics, this club is shooting 74% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Nuggets.
And their shooting percentage from that game tells the story. They got hot and they stayed hot.
I know, it was something to watch, wasn't it? I mean, I kept waiting for those guys to cool off, and it just never happened.
Fareed against Barnes. Fareed backing down. Fades and shoots. Shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
Yeah, and in that game, Kevin, they shared the ball, they spread the floor, they shot it well. They were just so efficient offensively.
You're all over it, Steve. Everything you said is right on point. The way they move the ball, they created so many high percentage shots.
Just 5 to shoot. Fires, high post, and it's Golden State with another.
Hasn't had a whole lot of misses here in the quarter. Very sharp shooting right now. It's fun to watch.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, just a moment ago, Mark Jackson and I were able to chat. One player he mentioned he'd be eyeing is Harrison Barnes, saying, I know he's showing he can be a more versatile scorer than he was at North Carolina. With his strength, he can really hold his line to the rim. Still, we've got to play up on him and test his decision-making off the dribble. And Kevin, for a guy who wasn't asked to handle the ball a whole lot in college, that's probably a good call.
Thank you, Doris. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Right here, double.
Here's Fournier.
Double right here.
For him last game
Up, down low, up, down low.
What an extraordinary display passing in that game, too, Kevin. Making all the right decisions offensively.
Rebound.
Cans the shot from the wing. Fournier's got 6 points. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Leans from outside. Gets it to go.
I think he set in zone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
The Nuggets trail. Back to going up. Ball outside.
Double.
Pass to Jones. Backing in. Ball.
No.
And you know that's going to be goaltending.
Come on,
so that's a free
man.
basket right there.
He
Goaltending.
thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here's the general, defended by Paul. Here's Perry. And it's Denver with the rebound.
It's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jones dishes to Fareed. Kicks to Paul. Sinks that one from the post.
And the foul.
Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Here's Perry. That's good.
Well, even with the double team, he had the vision to find the open man.
Denver in the lead. Here's Fournier. 6 points for him. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Paul. And that one's good. Paul's got 9 points.
You know, if he's got the ball in his hand and the basket in his sight, he's going straight to the right.
Here's the general. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Fournier. He kicks it to Fareed.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yep, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Now the basket's fed. Drains it from the other yard.
Both sides coming out of the game firing here. Guys, they look like they were
Don't let
raring
Chris
to
Paul
go in
make
this
his
one.
next
A lot
shot
of
right
offense early on.
Here's Fournier. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State and checking out Denver. 3.5 games back.
You know, right now for the Nuggets, they've climbed the ranks this season. They've definitely changed for the better, and now they find themselves really within shouting distance of the top.
And that's a huge accomplishment because they were not that close last year. So they've made major improvement. And we'll see if they can continue to go on this upward path and carry this momentum forward. You can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
Here's the general. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Inside. Here's Fareed. Good on the 13-footer. Fareed's got 6. Warriors trail by 5. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered. A tremendous performance this quarter.
Here's Fournier. He's got 6. Ball is doubled. He feeds it to Fareed. The ball. And that one's good. 13 points in the game.
And that makes 6 out of 7 shooting the ball here. So he is off to a blazing start.
Here's the general, defended by Paul. Here's the general. Oh, look out.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. Here's Fournier. There's the dish to Ball. And they double up Paul. Pass to Fournier. He dishes it to Gallinari. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Just 5 on the clock. Ball goes in. At the clock winding down. Again, the Nuggets score.
Got such a good feel for his shot today. In a really good groove.
Here's the general, defended by Paul. Ball over the hill. Here's the general, offline with his 3.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Well, he can really fill it up. I mean, one of those guys who can put up points in a hurry, guys.
Yeah, putting the ball in the basket is key for any team.
Here's Jackson. Gallinari with it. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And they're scoring pretty well as we can. It's a special new. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
Gallinari is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Kenneth Fareed. And it's Chris Paul. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Here's the general. The shot will not go.
Shit.
Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Fournier. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Denver. Pass to Fournier. The feed now to Jackson. Takes the lead pass. Buried. And the layup is good. Fareed's got 8.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Here's the general.
Are you shitting me?
Target from outside.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Warriors trail by 11. Here's the general. And again, no good by Golden State.
And that's that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
And Fournier kicks to Fareed. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Take a look at what Fareed's been doing. He's got 8 points and 3 assists.
And here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. No good from Lawson. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Lawson.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's Waters. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 5 points in the game.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Kept alive. Here's the general. And they get it.
Oh, down there. Man. That's taking it strong right there.
Yeah, finishing in style.
You can feel a sense of anticipation when he heads for the hoop because that's what he can do.
And that replay sponsored by Sprite, giving us a great look at that one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The general in their last time out against the Nuggets was superb. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. He was tremendous. Clark, what a performance from a terrific player.
And, Kevin, this is what it means when you can be counted on. The kind of game he had is something he wants here tonight.
Yeah, it's so special to be able to come through under pressure in the biggest of moments, and that's exactly what he did.
Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Jones. Lawson. And that one's good. And the Nuggets lead by 12. Warriors shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Here's the general. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's looking to have a big game. He did a solid job in the first, but is building on that now here in the second.
Back to Lawson. A 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's his first 3-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
Warriors trail by 12. Here's the general. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time. Nasty, nasty. Whoa.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. That was just mean right there.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Boy, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
And you know, with those numbers,
Why is it taking me out? Oh. Stupid coach.
And Barnes comes to help. Bowman covered by Barnes. No dice from 9 feet out. Here's the general. Gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. The Nuggets leading by 8. Now here's Paul. He had 25 points last game. And they double up Paul. Price, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Price has got his second basket of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
and I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Now, 3 3-pointers here in this quarter, 4 overall. He's as close to impossible to defend as anybody, I think. I mean, he can just torch the defense in so many ways.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. Call it hang time and
to just shake your head on that one.
Ball passes to Jackson.
Oops. Sorry,
Barnes comes to help from down low. Shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Here's the General, guarded by Jackson. Gets it to go. The General's got 39.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Paul gets a screen from Jones. Jones sets the pick for Paul. And the basket good. Paul's got 17 now.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off. Help out, help out!
Back to Jackson. Tries from 16. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's a 10-point Nugget lead. Here's the General. Shoots the three. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound totals.
Yeah, that's really carried them in this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
Here's the General. He's got 39. From the wing. The General's got 41.
You gotta love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
Now Jackson. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Oh, come on. I was right there.
And Paul with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight. Warriors trail by 12. Here's the General, and he's got 41. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
Sheesh.
The General's got 43 points. Nuggets shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Tipped.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Rose sinks the triple. Rose has got himself
Roses,
on the board with 3
but be a good shooter. I like that. Oh shoot, my bad, y'all. I got distracted.
Feeds it to Bryce. Backing him down. Here's Jones. Goes right up. The layup missed. Here's the General. No luck. And that concludes the first half. Nuggets lead by 7.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Boxing Day. We've got some bargains for you right here.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You know, the General has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the 4th.
Yo,
Setting the floor
what's
for the
up, bro?
Warriors.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the
Are
way
you
he's
okay?
played personally trying to bring his team back.
Are you okay? You sound stressed.
All up top. On the top of the key. Here's
Oh yeah, that's why.
and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, you love his motor and the effort level that's there on the offensive boards. That's always there. And those are the kind of things that create extra possessions for a team. Ultimately, NBA games are
That's it.
really close, so 2-3 extra possessions in a game could turn out to be the difference between winning and losing.
And the thing I like is he embraces contact, Steve. He's not shying away from anything. He's getting in the middle of all the action.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Fournier.
See?
Passes it to Paul. Paul is doubled. He passes it to Jones.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hand man.
Maximum force on that dunk.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Sprite. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Warriors trail by 6. Here's the general. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And it's off from three-point range.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Here's Fareed. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's the general. Drops in the tray. The general's got 51.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing them. I think they've got to find a way to chase them off the three-point line.
Come on.
Misses the jumper, and they
Why
can't get
is
it
not
into the
going
break.
in?
Here's Gallinari. The shot. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Step back on that one and let it fly. The Generals got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
Kicks it to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. The Warriors pull it in.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
A step back shot here. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
They're running out of time. Paul is doubled.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal
I'm not losing this shot.
first team foul.
I'm also going for 100.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the
Hope,
clock.
hope, 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 hope.
And the shot is good. Paul's got 23 points.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Warriors trail by 6. Hammers it home.
Sweet finish there, showing you some major strength and the ability to sky.
I rode that elevator right to the top floor.
Don't jump, old blood.
Explosive hops. I'll tell you what, he can really catch you off guard.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Jones. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another inside bucket. They've had a huge edge.
Oh, come on.
That's what every
Give
coach
me
brings
one.
us, inside out.
One
Reversible
tough
flow.
shot, only freaking release.
Paul gives to Fournier.
Hope, hope, hope.
Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Gallinari missing.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted.
What?
How about the effort we're seeing?
That was the perfect fucking
He's already in
release.
double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
Well, eventually, guys, you know those mistakes will come back and haunt you, so they've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
I'll tell you what, three-point shooting a huge factor for them offensively.
What was that
Yeah,
sound?
offensively, you got to make an adjustment.
Sounded like a conveyor belt. Crazy.
Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My
Really just a catch you.
Breathtaking display.
Ah, what?
Supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
And Jones slams it in.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right
Mark,
there.
throw me the
Tremendous body.
fucking ball.
I'd even go as far
You
as
shitting me?
that was a punctuation mark.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
That was the
Something has to
ball.
change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the
Bye.
control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Fournier passes to Fareed. Gets it to go. Fareed's got 16.
Well, the offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, you know, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots. And that's what they've done.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when we bring up those statistics. Impressive number.
Golden State takes possession.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. First in scoring. First in field goal percentage. And they're also number 1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Back to Jones. The shot from the low post is good.
Wait.
Jones has got 10 points in the quarter.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
Here's the general. Good on the three-point shot.
Wow.
Yo, Tyler, you busy?
What can you say?
The Nuggets lead by 3. He kicks to Jackson. Jackson off the pick from Jones. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
Here's the general. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jackson dishes to Gallinari. The pass to Hickson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. But the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, some good games going on today, and especially the one involving the Lakers. That's a great matchup.
Here's the general. That's good.
Yeah.
Denver in the lead.
Come on, Jack. We didn't do that.
Waters covered by Robertson. Gallinari kicks to Hickson. And stolen by Barnes.
I'm passing this.
Hickson grabs the ball.
Damn.
Some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Mark. And look at the assist total piling up. This has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is Golden State. It's a 5-point game. The general not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. The Nuggets shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Ball outside. He feeds it to Fareed. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took it in.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. He really needs to tighten things up here.
There he goes again, that lower body root canal, clearing out space under the offensive glass.
Yeah, that is an area he absolutely excels in. Dentistry or not.
Does he need Novocaine for that?
Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Fareed tipped. They recover it. Good.
Another board, just continuing to add to that big rebound margin.
And it's a bit ironic, guys. I mean, you would think the score wouldn't be so close the way they're dominating the glass. But this one is still in the balance.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Move to small
And
forward.
that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Nuggets making a change here. Fournier is checked in. The Warriors making a switch here. Jones sets the pick for Paul. Jones. And a great great assist by
Yeah.
Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. The Nuggets have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. It's tipped and stolen by Shved. Here's the General. Non-stop scoring machine here. Price, defended by Paul. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. The Nuggets lead by 7. Paul gets a screen from Jones. A drive by Paul. Out to Gallinari. The 3 is launched. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Rest, coach.
Assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, he's a shooter, and I think you have to watch for him to drift to that corner spot. That's his favorite spot on the floor. And anytime the offense is flowing, he'll just kind of drift out of sight into that corner. And if a teammate can find him, he'll knock it down.
Boy, that's almost unfair. I mean, who else can you think of with the ability to explode to the rim like that?
Well, there aren't many of them out there, Clark. You're absolutely right. Steve, unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the reason the fans love watching this guy. He's one of the league's top athletes.
Now the dish to Gallinari from deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gallinari's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Incredible. Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Rose, he's checked in for Golden State. Off the inbound pass.
Come on,
And
give
that's
me.
a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. Here's the General. Stuffs it through.
Well, after he threw that one down, he felt free to hang around for a little while.
A little extra emphasis at the end.
You got to be careful, too, on that. It's used to be an automatic technical foul. They'll still call it at times, but they're a little more selective with the call.
Paul kicks to Fournier. Rose with a double team. Shoots a fader, and Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 27.
And the defense has to pick it up a little bit here. They're getting bullied inside, guys.
Yeah, they just have not competed well enough. I mean, they've not fought. You want to see fight and aggression.
He had a nice open look right there. 10 points for him.
You know, Kevin, his scoring has been one of the few positives they can take away from this game so far.
Fournier pass to Paul. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And Fournier kicks to Jones. He dishes it to Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Paul. From the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
The General tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jones against Rose. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they double up Paul. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 5. Dixon dishes to Paul. 3-pointer. Here's Fareed. And he throws it down with one hand.
He spoke loud on making a statement that play.
Yeah, that was brute force battling for the offensive board, then taking it right back up there.
That's just all about strength and energy, guys.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Nuggets ahead. They lead by 14. And And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
It's a special New Year's Eve NBA celebration. The Washington Wizards take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. It's the NBA next Thursday.
Denver with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. A moment now to reset the lamps. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets.
Shit.
We've got Reggie Jackson. Kenneth Fareed is out there with Hickson. And it's Lawson in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's the general. Lawson defending. Pass to Barnes. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Later.
Barnes has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Jackson kicks to Fournier. Back to Jackson. Here's Fournier. Over Vasquez. The Warriors pull it in. The general's got his third rebound on the night.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
The Nuggets leading by 12.
I see him.
Jackson kicks to Fournier. Hits from the high post.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
Here's the general. They set the screen.
Come on, that's a good shot. Why is that not going in?
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Dixon passes to Lawson. It's a look. Count the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 16. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Lawson.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
In a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
He can't do it all. I mean, he's scoring big numbers, but he's got to get some help from his teammates.
Oh.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside for Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 14. And out
Are you
of bounds
fucking
as the
kidding
Nuggets
me?
gain possession.
Get him out of there.
Those fast. You got to keep your head in the game here.
Both teams deciding to change it
What
up.
happened to his third fucking ball in the fourth quarter? Are you shitting me, you unclipped bitch? I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
I'm just
Pass
like,
to
this,
Fournier.
man.
The
Vasquez.
ball.
Trying to take my minutes. I hate
Lets it go from 11. And the shot is good. Paul's got 32 points in the game.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Here's the general.
My goodness. What a huge play. Boy, how about that athleticism? I mean, it's unreal how high he can get up off the ground.
Yeah, he was soaring to the rim.
He is one of a kind, no doubt about that.
And that was Sprite bringing you the close-up on that big-time play. Jones dishes to Gallinari. A drive by Paul. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Paul's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's the general. This one for 3. That's good.
What a half they're having from beyond the arc. It's getting ridiculous.
And there's no reason they shouldn't keep attacking from out there. I mean, they've got it going on in a big way now.
Pushes up. Gallinari
What
with the
the fuck
rebound.
is that?
Gallinari's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Fournier. And Fareed from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Perry. Passes it to Sved. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Jones over to help. Here's the general. Powers down the tunnel.
And check out your point guard showing you major bounce above the rim.
How about this? The smaller the player, the bigger the highlight.
I love that.
And that was a highlight. Terrific finish.
Gets it to go. Fareed's got 20 points.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
Here's the general, defended by Paul. Here's Montgomery. That is good. The Nuggets leading by 13. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
We've seen him now give away 4 possessions. He's got to squeeze the orange out there. Take care of the ball.
Here's the general. And another basket for Golden State.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's having.
The Nuggets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And they double up Paul. Pass to Fournier. Now the feed to Jones. The monster one-hand slam.
This is Kevin Harlan. Reached up high and brought it down hard.
Well, that's how you do the dunk, Andrew Darn.
Come on, Barnes.
You guys are crazy.
Jackson with 3. But they'll get another chance. Moves back up. It's rebounded by Golden State. The Generals got 4 rebounds in this game. Tipped away. Stolen by Fareed. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 36.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Warriors trail by 18. Here's Barnes. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. So it's Denver now. Here's Fournier. A drive by Paul. Gets it to go. Paul's got 38 points. The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I like the way they're putting their bodies on the line this half and getting themselves to the free throw line.
Oh, coaches love that. I mean, when you're down, you get to the line. Not only do you get free throws, but you stop the clock and you get your defense set up.
He's taking care of business at the line, and you expect nothing less from him. Of course, a terrific shooter from the stripe.
Fournier passes to Paul. Pass to Fournier. Jones up top. And blocked. Here's the general. Rises up and throws it down.
A little added hang time right there.
Yeah, letting himself down easy, it looks like.
Soft landing.
Yeah, a little better for the knees, so I don't blame him.
Paul kicks to Fournier. Back the ball. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jones. No good from 11 feet.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter. Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Here's Fournier. Back to Fareed.
Oh, I can't let Chris Paul make his next shot.
The Nuggets with another miss.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's
The Nuggets leading by 12. Paul kicks to Fournier. Dishes it to Jones. Top of the key. And he connects with the jumper. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's the general, defended by Paul. Sved sinks the three-pointer. Denver with the ball. And here is Paul. Feeds it to Jones. Blocked. And they're able to recover. The shot's good from Fareed.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Wow.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was a focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Here's the general. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Here's Fournier. Ball outside. Kicks it to Jones. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
We've seen Perry Jones getting it done. He's got 13 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
Well, there are some players having good games offensively or defensively, but this guy, he's doing both.
Yes, Steve, it's as versatile performance as we're likely to see.
Here's the general, defended by Paul.
Unbelievable.
Do that!
Kurt, we can shut it down now. Because that one, we won't see anything better than that, fella.
Oh, come on, Clark. Maybe he'll do it again.
No, he won't top that effort.
Hey,
No way.
I wouldn't put it past him, Clark. This guy's a crowd pleaser.
Here's Perry. And Fareed sends it back.
That's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and looked to come away with the win right here.
Paul goes in. And the dunk by Fareed.
And they add to this lead, trying to close this game out.
I think it would take a lot of luck and maybe then some. I mean, it might be time to pack this thing in.
How about that basketball, man? Wow.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's the general, deflecting to the inside. Sved, the finger roll finish at the bucket.
He can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Not much drama left in this one, guys.
Though it hasn't quite exactly been a nail-biter, I mean, it's going to be a great win for them, though.
Here's the general. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 16 seconds left in the game. He kicks it to Lawson. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Over Robertson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And they're closing this game out in style. Yeah, I like what they're doing here, competing till the very end.
That's certainly what it looks like. I mean, there's no let-up in them so far.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
Good job. Got my honey. What can I say? Can't win them all, but time. Press conference, here we go. What you got for me today, Clark?
It was a huge game for you. It must have been a bit conflicting, though. I mean, you got to feel good after scoring so well, but it came in a loss.
It's like I'm a little schoolgirl or something, getting all conflicted about my emotions. Oh joy, I scored a lot of points. Oh no, it's
W press.
Come on now. You guys have seen enough of me up here to know that I ain't want to dwell on a single performance, be it positive or negative. The game is over. It's time to move on. And we got another one coming up real quick here that deserves 100% of my attention. So let's focus on that.